What's up? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads, and check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel. Thank you. Spoiler alert for this video, I'm going to talk about a cameo appearance that happens in this movie in 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're still here. It's quite interesting to see The Rock come out and actually spoil the end of this movie, in particular the cameo that happens in this movie, which is Superman, played by Henry Cavill. This comes as no shock to anybody that's been out there, that's been watching what's been going on, and indeed because they share the same management team. But what's quite interesting to me, and something they won't ever admit, is now Dwayne Johnson is looking at the projection, the box office projection for this movie. It doesn't look good, and they are trying to hang all of their hopes now on spoiling that Henry Cavill Superman's in this movie. Now, why do I say that? That is a straight white male character. They do not believe in this movie enough with the cast of characters that they have included, and indeed tokenized, as you can see from this concept art images. You have now let people know what it's all about. So what I'm talking about is this. You've got Hawkman here that I have talked about in a previous video about them tokenizing this character. Now here's the thing, and as I quite clearly keep saying, if you wanted a black actor to play Hawkman, no problem. But do not call him Carter Hall, Qatar Hall. Don't do it. This is something that Dwayne Johnson keeps going out there and saying, we're listening to the fans. You're not listening to the fans, because people like me are telling you, don't do that. If you want Hawkman in there, cool, come up with a new character, come up with a new alter ego, no problem at all if you want to change him for whatever bizarre woke reason. But now what you've done is, you've actually had to bring Superman into the project, because when people look at this, they go, diversity team, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, as you can see here from the concept art, Hawkman is white, but in the final product you have a black Hawkman. So what happened in the concept art phase, that it changed from a white actor, and from what I understand, it was actually Alexander Skarsgård was the top choice to play this character amongst others. But to me, Skarsgård is built, he would have absolutely crushed it as Hawkman. Now that's not to say that Aldous Hodge isn't a good actor. I don't know much about his work, but I did see a long-winded conversation piece from Aldous Hodge that was absolutely embarrassing to watch, because Pierce Brosnan being Irish, I can read exactly what that man is thinking. He was sitting there going, what is this deal talking about? You're talking about the shoulders of responsibility putting on this suit. You are a goofball that's putting on an outfit to play a character that you don't even look like the character. So much so they've now to bring in Superman, played by Henry Cavill, that's universally loved, to make up for the fact that they've made a mess of Hawkman in this movie. So that's not only Hawkman that you see in this concept image here. You've got this woman here playing Cyclone. Now in the concept art, you can quite clearly see that this woman is a white, red-haired character. But look what we've ended up with, the Netflix representation of a white, red-haired character. Constantly and consistently. Mary Jane in Spider-Man's been done to, Iris West it's been done to in DC's The Flash, and it's happening across the board. Even The Little Mermaid, so much so now that that's a movie that has 2 million dislikes on its trailer the last time it was checked, and rightfully so, because people are waking up to this. That's not even the full Clown World show when it comes to Cyclone. I was listening to an interview that was done by The Rock, which included the actors here that you see on the screen, Pierce Brosnan, Aldous Hodge, Quintessa, I think this woman is called, and then Noah Centineo, a fella that was interested in doing this but not being He-Man. Weird anyway, in my view. He then said, Quintessa, they have been fantastic. And I was like, what did he just say? Did The Rock just say that? Did he call this person, this one singular person, they? And then I looked into it. And this person is a person that believes that they are a they. And it's a person as well too now that is saying that she, in that interview by the way, is saying that she is a trans man. So, as I said here in this post, I said the tokenizing and race swapping of Hawkman and Cyclone, as evidenced by the concept art and long histories of the characters, are the primary reasons that the Black Adam movie can take a swing at it. The woman who was playing Cyclone says she's a man and goes by the pronouns they, them, and don't support this movie is the ultimate message. They are trying to bait you, and that is why The Rock himself has come out and spoiled the cameo at the end. The box office projection for this doesn't look good. And what is happening now is there's a bargaining chip that's being used, and Henry Cavill, unfortunately, is being used as that bargaining chip, because what will happen if this movie's a dud and a failure? Warner Brothers then can turn around and say, tell you what lads, clean slate altogether, we're starting afresh and we're starting anew with everybody. That's a very high possibility because they're only releasing Black Adam and Aquaman 2 from what I understand this year. Now I'm going to do a further video as to what I think should be done with the DCEU, and I think it should actually be kicked off with Blue Beetle, because I feel that that is a self-contained story that you could branch out, and if you wanted to recast these characters and fit into one universe, no problem. As an aside with this movie, it also includes Viola Davis, who is a person that has come out and said if you don't go and see the Woman Kang, that you are an istaphobe. No thanks. So again, there's a number of individuals involved in this movie, alongside with The Rock as well, who promoted Joe and Kamala. So you just got to look at that. And then also then the Voldemort that The Rock has been promoting over the last couple of years, along with masks, telling people on the set of The Young Rock, I'm not wearing a mask because I got to do a job, and when you guys are out there and you're listening and looking at me and you're in the crew, that's no problem, because what you guys are going to do is you're going to wear a mask to keep me safe, to keep this production running. What sort of hubris and narcissism are in your head? But again, what has happened is The Rock, who had been looked as a masculine figure over the last number of years, has been totally and utterly used. And in the week that has been involved in Kanye West has actually exposed what has gone on and has shown us now as to why The Rock has turned all the way around and included himself in this type of nonsense, and has changed long-standing, long-beloved and established characters that have been radically altered to fit a quota. So anyway, my ultimate point is this: don't support this movie and do not give it your time, is what I would say. Let this movie fail, and let these people have to fully realise now that they are going to have to actually please the fans and actually give accurate representations of these characters going forward, or else they're not getting any of our money. That's the way you do it. That's why these companies are starting to turn and look at this. And the message to me that will be sent to David Zaslav, and it should be prolifically sent to him, which is, you've changed Hawkman in this movie, you've changed Cyclone, and you've changed it with a person now that's going around talking nonsense. We're not having it, we're not interested in it. And if you want to go and stump for someone there that has actually caused all of what's going on here in this world and has kept it going, and the momentum of it going as well, by talking about the country with the blue and yellow flag, keeping it rolling, no interest in that whatsoever. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads. Check out the links posted in the description down below to our channel, and talk to you later. Make sure you're following me over here on Gab at ninja_night, and over here on Gettr at the_ninja night.